Here at the Market Focus, I'm with Maxim Kuschnerov of Huawei. Maxim, you gave a presentation today talking about DWM. Can it be fully generic?
I think going forward we will see a lot of trends of interfaces being able to interop. So it means you have vendor A, vendor B on the line side, and just plug them together in a network and not worry about who does what. However, I see still that you can differentiate on a different level. For example, by producing a generic pluggable in the optical perspective, which goes into new appliance, let's say in a switch in a certain form factor, thus enabling a new application.
So does that mean, if in this situation, is that going to change the food chain of the industry?
I think very much. If you just take this one example, which is driven by cloud providers of convergence of DWM and switching or routing without any intermediate boxes, if the end customer, which is Google, Amazon, or Apple, just needs a single pluggable to create a DWM signal without anything intermediate, they'll go straight to the company producing this module. They will not go through the hurdle of going to service providers or system houses. And this, of course, will change the industry. And it's already happening.
It's already happening because it sounds pretty dramatic.
It is already happening. I mean, in my experience, I've seen a lot of the big guys can command the value chain. You cannot pretty much say, you know what, no, we're going to still sell you the pluggable with the markup. So this dramatic trend is happening.
What other sort of big trends do you see coming up?
I think that the trend of disaggregation, again driven by the cloud providers, where you separate software and hardware, or you separate hardware blocks, or you eliminate blocks completely, is something that not only from a DWM perspective, but also from the way how you build systems and who earns money will radically change our systems. Like it happened to personal computing, right? You had an IBM providing software and hardware, and then what happened? It became all generic PCs, and no one cared who built it. Similar trend I see for optics as well.
Maxim, very interesting. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you, Brian.
So an interesting perspective there. The food chain in this industry is changing fast.